Don't want to scream at you again.
No.
Your laptop's still about to die. You didn't.
It's fine.
Okay. Well, I guess that we'll just watch the rest of the Bears and Rams game until your laptop dies while we're recording our number 3 podcast.
Ooh, number 3
number
after
3.
how many days on hiatus?
Who's counting? 42 to be exact. And I'm just kidding.
42 and a half.
It's been longer than that.
Way longer.
Because you left for you've been gone. You've been
I
with
went
Vicky
to
a bunch,
Puerto
but you
Peñasco.
also you went to Texas and Mexico, right?
Yeah. Damn, for 2 weeks. The first week was in Texas with my family, and then with my family again, but in Puerto Peñasco.
Right.
So it was 2 weeks, but it was hectic, but it was fun.
Yeah.
But,
It sounds great.
it's family.
But that was already like a month ago. No, like 6 weeks ago.
6 weeks. Yeah.
That was 6 weeks ago. You got back, and we hadn't done a podcast for a while before that. Is the sound on? Is that what I just?
Yeah,
heard?
that is
the sound
commercial.
is on from the commercial. Well, okay. I want to see the game on. If the laptop dies, I'm gonna be mad. So you better plug in your laptop now.
No, I mean what? Okay, hold on.
What, you're gonna turn down the screen brightness so it just doesn't die?
Where's my computer thing? Okay, here it is.
Your charger?
All right, keep talking while I plug the computer.
Oh my God, what a day! What a day! I can't believe we made it through today. To be honest, like, it feels good. It feels good. I feel accomplished. I feel good. It smells good. I feel good. It's a great day. We did the thing. We did the dirty deed, done dirt cheap. Wow, it was cheap, and it was a dirty deed, and then we did it.
What kind of dirty deed are you talking about?
Dirty deeds. Done that cheap.
To people listening, we actually we cleaned our carpet.
Cleaned the shit out of the almost literal shit out of our carpet.
That is the dirty deed.
It was a very dirty deed, and it had to be done.
It was super disgusting. Like, disgusting.
You lived here before I did, Ed.
You know what I'm going to do?
I have a video.
I'm going to put the video in the podcast. I'm going to insert it.
Oh,
so
yeah,
they
yeah,
can see how much gunk came out of the freaking carpet.
Okay. I have video. I took photographic, videographic evidence. When I moved in, I'm like, I am not losing another security deposit like I got screwed on my last place.
Really?
Yeah. Well, my last landlord was an asshole at the end.
Oh,
Just like screwed us out of a couple $100.
That's so stupid.
At the end of the day, it's a couple $100, but
yeah, but
it's
still
stupid. Like, we cleaned that
some
place
of it
off
is
the bottom.
normal wear. Like they say, even in the contract, it says normal wear. And
Yeah.
tear.
Okay.
They can't charge you for that.
They shouldn't, and they shouldn't have. Anyway,
bastards.
Especially with this place, I'm like, oh, it hasn't been non-rented in like 12 years or something. Like, there's no way they're gonna charge us for the carpets and shit. Like, anyway, so I took videographic proof. I like walked through to like examine the place when I moved in, like all the stains on the carpets, the paint splotches on the walls, the condition of the shower when Devin left it to me. Motherfucking Devin, if you're listening.
He tried his best. Well, Devin tried his best, but I think he procrastinated and waited till like the last 2 days to like clean everything.
Okay, so that's what happened.
He couldn't finish everything.
I see, Devin.
If I'm correct, Devin text me if that's not right.
Yeah, set the record straight, Devin. After the fact, after we talk trash.
I'm calling you out. I'm being a procrastinator.
Yeah, dude, that shower was fucking gross. I mean, at least you left me that spray bottle that like had like baby bleach in it, like low level cleaning solution in it. But I got the job done. That's why I bought that scrubber. That scrubber we were using all day for the carpets. I actually bought that for the shower to scrub the mildew out of the shower.
Oh, nasty.
That shower was not white before I cleaned it.
Oh my gosh. I mean,
but it was. I knew what I was getting into, so really I can't be mad. I'm not mad, Devin. I'm just talking shit behind your back, so I mean, it's fine.
Well, I mean, once he hears it, it won't be behind his back.
Yeah, it'll be inside of his ears.
Technically,
anyway.
yeah.
So we cleaned our house today is what.
Yeah, we moved all the furniture.
Just us.
And we scrubbed it.
Yeah, first we moved.
We spot treatment it.
Yep. Oh yeah, we used like 4 bottles of spot treatment.
Oh my god, it was hard because you have to really put some elbow grease on it so you can actually get some stuff out. Like the ones that stayed are like the little small
ones.
You can't get those out. I mean, you could, I guess, but you really
you'd have to like Dude, my arm, my two index and middle fingers were like hurting on both hands from like squeezing the spray bottle so many times over and over and over again.
Yeah,
like,
it was like, ugh. I think the hardest part was the stairs, because the stairs, we had the little small handle vacuum thing,
yep.
and it was just, I don't think it soaked enough, like whatever thing that the water, the fluid.
Oh yeah, you had to like
for us to,
hold.
like,
Yeah,
really
it has
get
a little
stuff out.
spray nozzle on it from the rug doctor machine, and it.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Oh, by the way, we should we should
I
be
gotta-
so much we use the Rug Doctor. We should be sponsored by them.
Yeah,
have commercial.
Sponsor us, Rug Doctor.
Yes.
I think the Ralphs that I rented it from did not charge me the deposit fee, so theoretically I could steal it, and you just have to file a civil suit or something if you wanted to sue me for it back. But I only paid like $70 for it. With the fluid too, the jug of fluid.
If they do sponsor us, the commercial will be right here. I don't know if it came out. I called him. I tried.
I don't think it did. I don't think we have any clout with Rug Doctor yet. I did take videos of you like cleaning. You could pretend like you meant to send that to Rug Doctor when really you're gonna send them to Vicky. But look, babe, I'm cleaning.
I wanted to show some evidence that I was cleaning, that I can clean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, you did great. We traded off. We did one stair at a time. And then we switched to 2 stairs at a time.
We were like, we got to hurry up.
Yeah.
'Cause it took us 5 hours?
We spent like 5 hours total, I think, yeah.
That was way too hard.
Every time the water came out black.
Yeah, and
more like hair and carpet fibers were coming up and getting sucked up.
It never lightened up.
It never lightened up. It stayed dark. It stayed fucking dark. I'm like, oh yeah, we'll stop when it stops coming up black. It's never stopped coming up black. Even like after we ran out of solution, I did one more drying pass and it was still
dark?
Like very dark.
Oh my
Not
gosh.
even like light gray. It was just dark.
I mean, that's 12, 13 years of like people living here and basically only vacuuming the carpet. They've never cleaned
that,
it.
Apparently.
Yeah, if that. So, oh man, yeah. Now I don't feel so embarrassed when people walk into my apartment and like, it's funny though.
I've literally had girls like a date, like a Tinder match or something over, and I preface them like walking like,
did they say anything?
This is my very humble abode. And one was like, oh yeah, it's pretty bad, but it's not. I've seen worse. I'm like, damn, girl.
Wow.
You been ran through or what? Like, where you been? Like,
well, I mean, so some bachelors, they don't clean at all. Like, they just like.
Apparently, the ones before us, huh?
Yeah, it was just like. No offense, all the previous tenants that were here. No, but I'm talking about.
Are you expecting them to listen to this?
No, but
are you advertising this?
No,
I feel like you were. I mean, we were very gung ho about this when we first made it. Like.
Yeah, we're gonna put it out there.
It's been a solid 2-3 months since the second episode, but
hey,
this is going up out there too, right?
This is going
toss it up on YouTube.
We gotta put it up there.
At least we have video to put along with it. The cleaning and the dirty spots and stuff. I got to show that to you. Like, here, I'll just pull it up on my phone right now, but I'll show you the shit of like when I walked in and.
Oh my gosh!
Have video proof of it.
What I was talking about, the bachelors don't clean that much is in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of bachelors in general, they don't really clean, and when they do, it's mostly just like tidy up and stuff. It's not really like elbow grease, kind of clean the floors and everything else.
Right. Okay, walking into 212.
This is your first day here?
This is.
Oh my gosh!
What day is this?
That's
January 30th. Yeah.
So okay, so that's
before I moved in, I took a video of the like condition of the place.
Was Devin there with you?
No, this is just after he handed over me the keys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I had already checked out the place.
Got it.
But this is like the day the night I was moving in. Devin had just drove off.
So he's panning through the living room to the kitchen, panning through the windows.
Like the crack, I see the crack on the wall.
You can see like all the smudges on the wall and
like I just walking through the kitchen.
There's dishes on the sink.
The day I move in, there's dishes in the sink. Like, and nobody else was there, right? Or no?
I don't think so.
Or Garland was there. I think Garland was there.
I wasn't there, right? I was working, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Look at that! Look at the stains. Yeah. Hold on. I like zoom in on. Oh, there's the ones by the bathroom. Oh, that's before we had the
they took
the washer dryer.
Yeah, they took the closet,
our closet space
and
away.
we had to take all the crap out and then put washer and dryer, which is kind of cool. Like
Damn, I'm wearing a sweater because it's January 30th in this video.
And it was still COVID, so you had your mask on.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what is that? Oh, what? Like, what is that? Those are from the pull-up bar.
bars.
Yep.
Yeah. So
oh, what is that on the floor? I don't know.
Another freaking stain, and so that's why we have the black carpet there because there was such a nasty, nasty freaking. I'm like lost for words because there's so much stain.
This is just what this was until a couple hours ago, until we took care of this. So
my gosh, look at that, and then all the.
What is that even from? Do you know what the? Okay, so we're on the video. We're looking at the walls needing paint. Do you know what that's from? Like there's a water leak or something?
The same thing as what happened the last time. There's a water leak and it came through that side.
Really?
Oh, they had to open that side of the wall to get to
the water leak,
to fix it, and then they patched it back up.
Right.
But they never painted it over it. So I'm like, whatever.
That's kind of fucked up, really.
Yeah, I know. Again, they're waiting for us to leave so they can
do it right,
renovate the whole place.
Yeah. Did you see the meme? My landlord painted over a roach.
What?
You didn't see that online?
No.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Now forget the video I'm showing you. My landlord painted over a fucking roach. You haven't seen that?
So there was a dead roach, and then they painted over it.
Yeah, I retweeted it, and then I quote tweeted my own version of it. My landlord painted over a fucking frog.
I guess anything that.
And it's like.
Oh
it's doing
God.
like, hello, my darling, hello, my baby, with the leg up roach meme. You never seen that one? That just came out like last week. Oh, no, that came out September 4th.
Oh, my God.
It's
a roach stuck to the wall.
August 4th.
Painted to the wall.
Painted over. And the caption just in lowercase lettering, my landlord painted over a fucking roach. And then somebody else tweeted this, like, found him outside. It's a frog that has chameleon abilities that's like, changed itself to the color of the wood paneling on the outside. It's also white. And then I quote tweeted it saying, my landlord painted over a fucking frog. I just thought that was fucking funny.
Nice. I mean, landlords will do anything not to waste money.
Yeah, they'll do the cheapest fucking jobs they can do. Yeah, absolutely.
Of course. Yeah.
So we're not paying top dollar to live in this place, so I wouldn't expect them to shell out to make it nice.
What's funny is that we're not paying top dollar, but the people that are moving into the new renovated places, they're paying top dollar.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, if you got a newer place, you better be paying more. If you got an older place, you should be paying less. You're getting fucked if you're not.
Yeah. I mean, well, yeah. Whatever.
I met somebody at the pool. I met this girl at the pool, Jocelyn, and she said like our place is like very similar, like old and outdated, but they still pay more than us too. They pay like a couple, maybe 100 or 2.
Oh, really?
More than us.
And they've been here for a while then too.
Well, she just signed the lease also in February or something like that. She just moved in, or maybe. No, sorry. At the beginning of COVID, like right at the beginning of COVID, she moved in. But still, like their monthly is a little bit higher than ours.
And it's a 3-bedroom apartment too?
It's the same style, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I mean, I guess you pay a little extra for all the new stuff. And I know that
but it'll be like even more hundreds higher if you had new appliances and all that.
Yeah, yeah. So. I know that they took out the carpets and now they have just tile.
Right, or like shitty laminate or something.
Yeah.
So
I mean, is that better than carpet? I guess it is.
Maybe. Easier to clean.
Yeah.
Not as nice, though.
I don't know.
Yeah, who cares?
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't fade as fast or whatever. But
we're talking about carpets. That's how.
That's where our day started and is still going at this point.
But then after we were done, we ate pizza.
Oh my God! I pounded that motherfucking pizza. That's when the game
pizza
started. That was pre-game in this football game, which is still only 3/4 over. Right, 7:30 now. That was at 4:30. That was 3 hours ago. We had that pizza.
Yeah, it was so good. I mean, after working so hard, you're like a pizza and some beer.
I still haven't even had a beer. I only had that cherry Coke.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I had my beer because I'm tired. I
good.
want some beer.
Sure.
But no, yeah. So we finished that. We ate some pizza.
That's been our day, man.
Yeah, and we still have to. Sadly, I have to go into work tomorrow morning. I was gonna get off at 12, but now I am working all day, so we're gonna put back the furniture back tonight.
Yeah, still a little wet out there, but fuck it, who cares?
Whatever.
It's not like we're living with high quality furniture here. You know, we're still going back to the couch, but we fixed the couch. We put whatever that plywood what do you call that kind of board?
It's
not plywood. It's
I don't even. It's some kind of like thin board. It's
yeah,
not thin, but it's a board that you put underneath the
composite board or some shit.
Yeah, underneath the cushion so they don't sink all the way down.
Yeah, the cushion. The one of the two spots that I sit was just fucking completely sunken in, and like I just sitting there just because like my ass kind of fits in there, I guess. But like I would just sink in. But now hopefully it's fixed. We'll see. Yeah,
we'll see.
We just got to put it all back and reorganize the bookshelf again. God damn it! And
oh my god. So, we're gonna put the other bookshelf and the.
You want to take that out to the street tonight?
Yeah, we can do it tonight.
All right, fuck.
In the dead of night.
In the dead of night.
Yeah, dude, trust me. Someone will pick it up. If we put free,
put a little sign on it, yeah.
And the coffee maker, we put free and still works. People will just snatch
the
that
coffee
thing
maker I'm going to put on Craigslist. Like that I can sell or something. We talked about this on one of the other podcasts. It's like, I was like, yeah, I really should put that back in the box and just sell it or something or give it back to my old
we
roommate.
Still have it.
And we still have it. We just put it away in the box because we never fucking used it.
Yeah.
It was so complicated. It wasn't even that good.
Yeah, it didn't taste so good.
Yeah.
I don't know. The coffee tasted too bitter. Like it was too
Or it just wasn't meant to use the reusable pod thing. Like they want you to use the plastic pods or something.
Oh, that's right.
We never bought pods for it, but
we never did. That's true.
They probably don't want I don't know. Maybe the water level's not right if you use the reusable one. So.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, because we at my work in the office we have the same thing. It's a little smaller, but we have those pods. I mean, those.
Is it good?
It's really good. Yeah. It's really good.
So you probably got to buy the pods for it to work right.
Yeah.
The best taste the best.
Try to be environmentally friendly, but whatever.
DraftKings Sportsbook. We're sponsored by DraftKings.
Right.
We want you to put your play in the money. Parlay over that way.
Are you a good gambler?
Hell no, I have no idea how to gamble. I don't even know what parlay means. So I'm going to Vegas on Friday with my cousin.
Oh, that is right.
And he's like all about gambling. He works at a fucking casino out in St. Louis. So like he knows all about gambling. This motherfucker has no money. He's broke and we're going to Vegas to go gamble.
Damn.
And he's all about gambling. I'm just like, bro, get your money right before we go to Vegas. Not.
Does he know when to stop? Or I guess when he stops when he has no more money.
he's talking about like, bro, I gotta stop. I got no more money. I gotta stop. Like, he's like, I gotta know when to quit. If I don't make it in Vegas, I gotta quit.
Oh my god. Well, I guess he's those kind of people that
I think he says he has like 1 or 2 credit cards maxed out.
No.
Only. I'm like
only.
Yeah, only to him. I'm like, to me that's like yeah.
I mean, it depends on how much credit limit he has on that card.
Yeah.
But still.
Right.
It's a lot.
Yeah, like my one card that I use, I have an $8,500 credit limit. So like I could really put myself in a hole if I max that out, which I'm actually coming close to just because I've been buying a lot of shit lately. Like,
damn,
I bought a $2,000 laptop. I told you about.
Oh yeah, you did, huh?
So that was that was a heavy hit on there.
But if you're responsible with your money and you pay it off, I mean, if you I'm giving out money advice.
Oh, it's a money podcast now.
It's a money podcast now. If you have a big purchase, which is fine, that's fine. Just make sure you don't use your credit card for a couple months and just pay that off as much as you can.
Sure.
Yeah. That's the way that I do it. Like I actually have some of my bills on my credit card, but I pay that every month. Mm-hmm. So like it helps me with my credit.
Right.
That's how I do.
What's your credit score?
Like pretty good, like 8 something.
Oh shit, you're in the 8s?
Yeah, dude.
Motherfucker.
I'm badass.
So I never hold credit, right? I have my credit card and I charge everything to my credit card to build credit.
Yeah.
But my credit score hasn't gone above 775. It hasn't dropped or gone above it in like 6 years or something.
Really?
Because I don't hold the credit. I just pay everything off immediately. So they don't see me holding any money and they're like, oh, he doesn't actually use the credit. He just pays it right away.
Oh, I see.
So,
well, yeah, I mean.
And I only have 1 or like 2 credit cards open. I only use 1. So I think I need to open more to like grow my score more, like.
I mean, I guess you have to. I really don't know how it works.
Or maybe you're older. Maybe you're just older and they see that you're wiser with credit or something.
I think what happened is that because I was in a fucking hole. Oops, sorry, I cussed.
Oh, I've been cussing. What?
Okay, cool.
Are we a clean podcast? What the
No,
fuck?
are we?
Apparently not. We better not be, or else I'm pissed.
Fudge?
Okay, you
No,
fucking.
I was in a fucking hole for like many years. And when I got this great job, I was getting paid really good money. I was able to
I
pay
lost
off
my water bottle
my
again.
credit card right there on the side.
Oh, there it is. Okay,
I
sorry.
was able to pay off my credit card, so it took me a year to pay it off, but I paid it off. And I was like almost $10,000 in debt. Like I paid that off
From
in a
what?
year.
From school or what?
From school and for
From
all
life?
the stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
but I put it on my credit card, but I paid it off in a whole year because I was putting a lot of money.
Yeah,
into
you were
it,
like working towards it. You had
Yeah,
a goal to like
yeah.
pay it off, right?
So that I think because I had that kind of debt for a while, and then I finally paid it off. I think it just shot me up.
Okay.
I think. I
Interesting.
really don't know.
you were
how
like
credit-
already so in debt, and then because you paid it off,
Mhm.
it took you up. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. So, but of course, I don't know how it really works. I just know that I have a 80.
Yeah, credit's
800
bullshit.
something.
I check my shit all the time. It's like, oh, 775.
It's
I've been stuck
bullshit.
there.
I mean,
You need it, but it's bullshit.
it's bullshit when your credit card rating is like high because it just depends how much money you make. But it fucking sucks when it's so low that you can't do shit with it because
Right.
they look at it and they're like,
Yeah, you want to buy a house
we don't
or
trust you with
rent a
anything.
car or this
and
and
then when
that
it's super high, you have good credit, but you make enough money? No, too bad.
Yeah, so
The
what?
fuck then?
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Go to hell then, people.
Go to hell then, people. Oh, credit.
So,
What were we talking about?
you have to tell me a story about one of your dates.
One of my dates?
Yes, I have a girlfriend. We've been dating for a couple of years now, so I've been out of the dating world for a while.
So I have to tell you about one of my dates.
Yes.
Because you don't go on any dates with your
Oh, I do,
girlfriend.
but I think it's more exciting when you're
To hear about a woman who I'm not dating.
when you're
didn't-
on the prowl, you know,
because it
and you're
didn't
like-
work out.
Because it didn't work out. It's
I'm
funny.
still on the prowl. I didn't catch any prey. You know?
I think it's.
I'll tell you about the last date I went on was before the show that we went to, the comedy show.
Oh, she dropped you off the show.
She dropped me off before the show. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What the hell are they called? Podcast, but outside, but inside.
Oh,
Live
yeah.
tour. That's what it's called. So yeah, we went to
gonna
that.
Inception this shit. Go ahead.
How are you inside?
Because we went to go watch the podcast, but inside, but outside.
Been inside.
But
yeah.
we're a podcast right now. We're inside.
Oh, this is some kind of inside. This is some meta shit. The Bears scored 14-27.
Oh man.
There you go.
Okay.
Anyway,
So
did I tell you this already? That like the date.
I think so, but
Okay, so anyway, we were well, I got to tell everybody now who's listening, so I have to. So we had plans to go, you and I, to go to this comedy show, but I was also matched with this girl on Hinge and talking to her, and we were gonna. We couldn't figure out when we were gonna hang out, so we finally made plans to hang out the morning of the show that we were going to later that night.
Mm-hmm.
But then she messaged me that morning and was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I drank way too much last night and I'm still hungover and I cannot function if I will not be a good date if I come when we planned on coming." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Do you want to okay." And then
What do we do?
she's like, I forget who said what. I think she's like, "Do you want to do something later?" I'm like, "Sure." Something around the region, which is where the show was. So she picked a place which was within walking distance. But anyway, I get back home after the car show that I went to that morning and go through my day and blah, blah, blah. I'm running out of time, so I just drive over to where the restaurant is and I park and I get there and I beat her there. And then she meets me and we're having an okay date. It's fine. We're eating some apps. We're drinking some beers. It was a good time. And, but I forgot to mention, okay, so just before, like 30 minutes before the date, she's like, "Oh, can I have your number?" And I'm like, no, I'd prefer to give it to you like after I met in person. Like, you know, you meet somebody online, you don't know if they're catfishing you or not. Like,
yeah, of course. Yeah.
And normally it's like that's the woman's perspective is like, no, she doesn't want to give out her number to a creepy guy or something.
Understandable. Yeah.
But in my case, I'm like, I don't know, like I don't want to give my number out to anybody and everybody the same way. Like, it doesn't matter what gender you are. Like,
yeah.
you could be anybody. I still don't know for sure. So I wanted to meet you in person first. And I just found that, you know, from her, and she found that weird and off-putting that I didn't want to give her my number right away. So anyway, we go on the date, whatever, blah, 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 and it went okay. I guess it went worse than I thought it did. I thought it went okay, but she thought it didn't go as okay as I thought it did.
You lost points at the beginning.
For not giving me her fucking number. I called her out on it right away. She's like, so you really needed my number, right, to meet us? You know, I couldn't, like, message you on Hinge and be like, I'm here at the restaurant that we already agreed at. Anyway.
I mean, well, I guess it's one of those things of the girl is herself putting herself out there. Be like, oh, can I have your number? I kind of like you enough to have your number. So I can
you don't
text
like
you.
me enough. You haven't met me yet.
I know, but what I'm saying is like that's like I kind of like not like I like this person, but I'm getting good vibes from this person, so I might want to get their numbers so we can communicate in a different way outside of the app.
Right.
So she might have taken that. I was like, oh, you don't want to get to know me
affront.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. I see.
Okay. I guess I didn't really think about it that way.
Says, but
yeah.
I know. I mean, you don't know her, so it's
I don't know her. I don't want to give out my number. You know.
Yeah.
I've been scammed before by a certain Tatiana, who was definitely not a Tatiana. I don't think. Almost certainly not. Anyway, that's a different dating story for another pod. Anyway, so we finished the date, and I'm like, we're walking out. I'm getting ready to go to the show. I'm like, hey, do me a favor and drive me over to the show that I'm going to, which is only like a couple blocks down the street.
Yeah.
So I can leave my car here and I don't have to, repark and pay for parking again. And she's like, okay. It's like kind of hesitant, whatever. But, I hop in her car and she drives me down the block. And then I take the initiative like, hey, do you still want my number? I phrased it like that. Hey, do you still want my number? Like kind of like jokingly saying like, oh, now we met. Now I'll give you my number, whatever. Yeah. And she's like, oh, yeah. Still kind of hesitant.
Kind of like, oh, now you want my number? So,
yeah.
I mean, now you want that, whatever. Yeah.
Well, I kind of like, I'm like, oh, do you want my number? And she's like, yeah. Like, just kind of hesitant about it. So wasn't it probably, red flag in hindsight, blah, blah, blah. But I text her, oh, thanks for the date, while I'm like in line for the show or waiting for it to start, sitting down. And just a little bit of conversation there. And then I don't think we talked the next day. And then the day after that, I just get I think I sent her like a good morning text, just like trying to restart the conversation just now that I'm texting her. And bear in mind, we just went on this one date. It seemed okay.
With you guys
actually texting.
Numbers.
Yeah, with phone to phone. Text message and not Hinge message.
Got it. Okay.
So we texted a little bit that first night. Did not text the next day. I tried to restart the conversation the third day or whatever afterwards. And then like later that day, she drops the bomb on me like, hey, I had a nice time with you, but I don't see it going anywhere, so I'm not interested. Goodbye.
Oh,
like,
damn.
And that was that. And I'm like, so you really wanted my number, right?
Oh, my God.
I'm just like, this all could have been avoided. Yeah, I don't know.
No, I guess. In hindsight, you were right. Why would I give you my number?
Why would I give you my number?
I don't really know you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just, the whole thing was a waste of time. But it was fine. I'm not mad about it. It was just like,
that's
funny
dating.
to experience.
That's
dating.
dating.
And that's just dating.
Yeah, just yeah. I mean, I've had my share of bad dates. It's like, ugh. I mean, usually I have good dates, but I was kidding. No,
actually, I'm a fucking stud. But
I'm a stud, but no, I had a really good one of my first dates. Well, it's funny because usually I've never done the app thingy, so most of my first dates have been.
It's a little before your time.
Yeah, before my time. Actually, I never really tried. I didn't want to. Not that I didn't want to try it, but I was just like,
if you don't need to, it's probably for the best.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't need to because I was going to acting classes. I was going to work.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, where are you finding these women that you're dating?
I was very, like, I was out there. So, you know what I mean?
You don't want to find them in, like, a regular occurring thing, right? Like,
what do you mean?
Like, you don't want to hit on one of your coworkers because if something goes wrong, you don't shit where you eat, right? Like,
well, I did that, but and I don't recommend it. But what I'm saying is most of my first dates were with people that I've already met and like kind of had this thing with them.
Okay.
And then we finally decided to like go on a date. Okay. So like, I did
my
thing.
Hot, like, oh, okay. We got a little thing
it's
kind
of cool. Like I had this one date where I took her to the gun range. And
you told me about that. Yeah.
And that was the
first date on a gun range.
First time both of us like ever shot a gun before.
Yeah,
so we were like, and it's kind of cool. And I read it out online because I was looking for ideas for first date ideas, right? And it said like on a gun range it's actually really good because it gets all the nerves out, you know, because you're shooting a gun, so you forget about like
Yeah, you're focused on the gun.
you're focused on the gun,
yep.
you know. But the funny thing is that it does that, but to a certain extent, because like you're shooting a gun and you want to look cool in front of your date, and then you don't want to be scared or like, you know. But the thing is, like, I was actually a little scared. I was like nervous. I was both nervous because of the gun and her, so I was a little bit shaking, and I was like, "Oh crap, my hand's shaking."
I still want to find the video, like whatever episode that is of Fraser shooting the gun. Fraser's brother Niles Crane shooting the gun. I was trying to show you that, right?
Yeah.
It's been wiped from YouTube, but
Oh crap,
I got to just pull up that Fraser episode and watch it.
bastards. Anyway,
Anyway.
but yeah, so we went to the gun range and then we went to go eat. I mean, it was a fun date. It was a fun date. But we already knew each other. I've rarely done the whole like, you know, blind date or like an app date. I've never done that. So, yeah.
Oh, I did the blind date recently, less recently than this last date I just described.
That's a lot of pressure. I don't know. I can't.
It was okay. So it wasn't blind to me; it was blind to her, because her mom. I told you about this.
Oh no, you did tell me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
her
good story.
Her mom was a regular at my restaurant.
Tell that story.
And
I love
then
that story.
I love that story. So this old woman and her, whom I thought was like her husband or something, this kind of like physically decrepit man, like kind of hunched back. He's on oxygen, like kind of with a cane, like came semi-frequently into the restaurant that I serve at. And, you know, she's very kind of nice, bubbly personality. You know, always like good, stupid banter, you know, always complimenting me on my hair, loves my fucking hair.
One of your regulars?
Yeah. She was a semi-regular. I haven't seen her since she gave me her daughter's number. But anyway, spoiler alert. One day she's just like, you know, are you seeing anybody? I'm like, not in so many words, not in any words at all. How old are you? I'm like 26. I was 26 at the time, now 27. She's like, oh, my daughter's 25. I'm like, oh, great, okay. She's like, do you want her number? And I'm like, I mean, I don't want to just take her number. I literally said, like, I mean, I you know, you don't have to force her number. Be like, you don't, like, I don't want to just take her number if you know, I don't know if she wants that. And she's like, oh, it's okay. Like, she want, like, I checked with her or something like that. Or maybe she, like, paused a moment and, like, texted her something like, hey, can I give your number out to this cute dude or something like that? I don't know how moms speak to daughters that are trying to hook them up with dudes that they are being served by. But anyway, yeah, she gave me her daughter's number, and we, you know, I started texting her a little bit.
Name?
Yeah, and she showed me a picture. I'm like, oh, she is cute.
There you go.
So I went into this with just one, like, weird, semi-old Facebook photo that I saw of her, and, like, yes, I confirmed that this is a girl, and this is possibly your daughter, and I got her number. But she did not know what I looked like at all.
All she knew was your name.
And her mom, like, I didn't give her mom any pictures of me to show her or anything, you know, like.
Wow.
So she went into the date blind. I mean, but it was her mom setting her up, so like her mom better not fuck her over.
Yeah,
you know?
well, that's what I was about to say. That's a lot of confidence on your mom. I mean, with your mom. You know what I'm saying?
You better
like
not have your mom like screw you over. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like if you're confident or if you trust your mom to like set you up, I mean that's actually pretty cool.
I don't know if she trusted her. Like it wasn't her. You know, she didn't ask her mom like, "Hey, set me up with somebody." I think her mom just did it anyway. You know,
like moms do.
Yeah, as moms typically do. They set their daughters up with men.
What they think is a good match.
That's right. That's right.
But the date. So how was the date?
Yeah, that first date went fine. Like one of the first things she got in the car, like, hey, we're like, hey, nice to meet you. She's like, oh, you actually are good looking. Like, She's like, I had no idea because my mom didn't tell me or didn't show me anything about you because why would she?
What if you weren't good looking to her?
Well, I don't think she'd say anything.
Hey, that's you.
Yeah.
Sitting there next to me in the car.
Yeah. But we got in the car. We planned to go to this bar that just reopened after COVID. This was already like 2-3 months ago already.
Mm-hmm.
How far are we?
34 minutes.
We're halfway through this pod, huh?
Hey,
Okay. Well, unless we're doing more, who knows? Who's counting?
Yeah,
We are.
Anyway, so you went to the...
We went to this bar, Dave's on Broadway in Glendale. That just reopened. It was like the first week back open. Just remodeled. Yeah, it was good. We got some drinks, made some decent conversations. And then where else did we go? We went to the Pasadena Bridge. I don't forget what it's called, but
that's nice.
Yeah, nice little, especially at night. With the lights. Yeah, it was kind of cute, and walked around, talked some more. Couldn't make any kind of moves when I really should have in the romantic parts. But then I'm just like, we got back in the car. Oh, we got scared by some wolves. We saw some wolves or some coyotes or something. We got scared. We ran back to my car.
Let's go.
And then I just awkwardly can I kiss you? And then we just made out a little bit.
What were the moments that you thought you could have made a move, but you didn't make a move?
It's not that I thought I could have made a move. I could have made a move anywhere, I guess, but I was too much of a bitch to. But it was more romantic if I would have kissed her on the bridge or under the street light or something. You know what I mean? But I didn't take those opportunities.
Well, I mean, it's hard because you don't want to be.
Yeah, but it was also a first date. I was just
yeah. I mean,
I didn't want to
I
didn't want to push too hard.
Yeah, I mean, you usually get the kiss at the end of the first date.
Right. I didn't want to turn the date into a make. I mean, I did, but make out sesh.
But that was at the end of the date though, because you asked at the end.
Yeah, but it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So it worked out. It was fine.
It's just like the movie Hitch.
Just like the movie Hitch.
You go what? You go.
I haven't seen. Have I seen Hitch?
You never seen Hitch?
Should we watch Hitch after this?
We should.
Is that with who's in that?
Will Smith and Kevin James.
Okay, I've definitely seen part of it. I don't know if I've seen it all the way through, but what part of the movie are you describing?
When he's teaching him how to do the last part of the date on the first date, how to lean in to do the kiss.
Oh right. Oh, and they kiss each other.
Yeah, and he explains that you do the first 70 or 80. And then he does it, and she does the last 20. So he ends up
but if she leaves you hanging.
Yeah, so she ends up doing. I mean, he ends up doing the whole 100. He kisses Will Smith. He's like, "What the? You don't do the whole 100?" Something like that. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. That was a classic 2000s movie. Huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Classic. So classic.
Have you seen any good movies lately? Have you been watching anything at all? Or you been too busy working stiff?
I know, seriously. The last movie that I saw was I don't remember. Crap. But I did see the show. You still haven't seen the show Invincible, huh?
No. What is that?
It's on Prime. It's about.
Okay.
It's
now we're sponsored by Prime. Great.
Yeah. And now we're sponsored by Prime. And it's gonna be right here. Man, I called. They said no. Okay.
That's a great ad read. We called and said no.
They said no. But Invincible is really, really good. You would love it. I mean, it's a very adult cartoon. There's blood, there's bones, there's splatter,
I would love it.
There's cuss words.
Do you think I'd love that?
I think you would. It's a very adult cartoon. It's not it's not for kids for sure. Okay. It's not for kids. It's basically what you would do if Superman was not the best person like a bad guy Superman.
Did we talk about this? It's like The Boys, the show.
Kinda, yeah. But I don't know. It's different than The Boys. The Boys is more it's more.
If they were real people with problems.
Yeah, superheroes had this kind of it's more political, I guess you would say. The Boys are more political, I guess.
Okay.
But Invincible has its typical Spider-Man, he has a girlfriend, can't tell him that he's a superhero, blah blah. But it has a different spin to it. That's it's more for adults, but also it's a mystery throughout the whole series, throughout the whole first season. So it's kind of cool. It's really cool. Nice. You should watch it.
Okay.
Invincible.
I'm not going to, but thanks for the offer.
But you're watching King of the Hill.
We haven't mentioned. We haven't made another pun on the name of the podcast.
Oh, we
Chasin
didn't. We didn't even
mention the name of it. We never did an intro or anything. Well, the intro was, "Hey, it's on the Browns game. Plug the laptop in," or something like that.
We forgot to do it. So maybe we can do a little cut in the beginning. You ready?
You're gonna chop something in.
Chop something. You ready?
We're cutting the beginning. No cutting. Just leave it. Leave it. This is the intro now. They're 40 minutes deep, and
what's the name of the podcast?
You forgot?
Chasin Rays.
Chasin Rays.
Oh, I got to say it right for the first time.
There
Woo-hoo.
it is.
Chasin Rays.
Yeah, we can never have Garland on as a guest. Well, we can only have Garland on as a guest. He can never be a host.
No.
Because
even though he's a roommate.
He's a roommate, but he's not.
Because this is a roommate's podcast.
Yeah, a roommate's podcast, but a roommate's S meaning the two of us, not the three of us.
Oh my gosh. Okay, but yes, this is Chasin Rays. What is it?
40 minutes in.
40 minutes in.
Uh-huh.
Just in case if you guys didn't know the name of it.
Yeah. But you don't remember the last movie you saw?
It must have been on. Oh, the last movie I saw was with my client. We saw The Proposal.
Oh. Okay.
Have you ever seen The Proposal?
No, which one's that?
It's
Is that another Will Smith movie?
No, this is another. My client loves romantic comedies. He doesn't really like action flicks or anything like that. So all we watch is romantic comedies. Like when he asks me to like pick a movie, I'm all like, okay, what's the romantic comedy that we haven't seen? Because if
if you pick something else, he won't like it.
He'll fall asleep.
Really? But if it's a romantic comedy, he'll stay up.
He'll stay up and watch it. And I'm like, that's surprising.
Like you guys watched Forgetting Sarah Marshall together or something like.
I don't know if he would like that.
It's too new for him or what?
Too prudish maybe for him.
Oh, he's a prude?
Parts, yeah. No, he's not a prude, but he's more like he likes those PG, very like, feel good movies.
Family friendly
kind of movies,
But so, a rom-com? Not a rom-com, sorry. What kind of movie?
Like a rom-com, feel good, movie.
Oh, okay, so a rom-com.
What's it called? Forgetting Sarah Marshall is kind of, there's some stuff you're like, what?
It's a little, it can get raunchy at times.
Yeah, it can get a little raunchy.
Oh, yeah, when he's like naked, has his dick out. And
yeah. So stuff like that, he'll be like, huh? But we saw The Proposal. It's Proposal. It's Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds.
Okay.
It's actually
2000s?
not that bad. 2006, 7, something like that.
Okay.
But it's pretty good. Sandra Bullock plays this like Taipei kind of boss, but she's Canadian and she's gonna be deported. So she makes her assistant marry her, like force marry her, so she can stay in the country.
Who's Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But you find out stuff about Ryan Reynolds, and so he's able to hold some stuff over her, and like they end up falling in love. Blah 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 blah.
Right. So they weren't meant to be, but then they were meant to be.
So it's very feel good kind of movie. It's
nice.
Right up his alley. Like when I saw it on Peacock. Oh, we're sponsored by Peacock too.
Jesus, we're sponsored by every single streaming service.
When I saw it on
Jeff
Peacock,
Bezos.
when I saw it on Peacock, I was like, oh, he's gonna love this movie, and he stayed up through the whole movie. I was like, oh, there it is. So yeah, there you go. The Proposal.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen like a new movie. Surprisingly.
Yeah. Well, me neither. I haven't been to the theaters since COVID. I still want to go to an in-person.
I want to go see the new Marvel movie.
I bet you do.
Shang-Chi?
I don't want to see it.
Can I pronounce that? Sorry. My pronunciation.
Anyway, the last movie I saw.
What was the last movie you saw?
I got it was like a random recommendation on this like random YouTube video I was watching, but it's 1967. It's called Playtime, and it's this like half English, half French film. Did you see? You had to have seen it because it's in your Prime history or something. I rented it through your Prime account and I Venmo'd you for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw that?
Yeah.
But it was really good. It was really great, actually. It's like this 1960s, whatever stylistic that is, but it's like really stark gray colors for most of the movie. It's kind of a depiction of the 60s culture of like, everybody's a straight shooter and all in nice perfect suits, and all the women are dressed like that. It's a statement on the culture at the time of like skyscrapers are all bland and boring and the same, and they're in Paris, and you don't really, all the tourists come in and they don't see the Eiffel Tower is like surrounded by skyscrapers in this kind of fictional Paris, and like all of the destinations are skyscrapers, and like everything's bland except for like this couple that kind of forms throughout the movie. So it's kind of cute, yeah. But there's so much going on in the movie. Like there's so like the background characters are there to also draw your attention away from the main Like there's times when there's no main plot in the movie too. It's like you're not even following a main character. Like the you don't even pick up on one of the main characters until like 20 minutes into the movie.
So it's the kind of movie you can watch multiple times and see different things.
Yeah, you'll literally pay attention to like different background characters and just see different things. The breakdown that I saw before I watched the movie was like actually really turned me onto it and really described it a lot better than I'm doing now. But it was really interesting.
I mean, it's kind of hard to summarize a movie like that.
Yeah, yeah, with no like basic plot really and no main character until like midway through the movie. It's very interesting to say the least. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, it really was. Yeah, and it's all either 1960s chic, 1960s Paris, old style, and like, but even just like the setting and the coloring of the film, you know, was all kind of monochromatic except for certain characters and their outfits to distinguish, you know.
Oh, so like every shot was like, you know.
It was very beautiful, but
very,
yeah. But the colors of the movie really dictated like the mood of it. Yeah, so it was very interesting. Yeah.
Huh.
So I highly recommend that.
Very artful kind of film.
Artsy, very artsy. Yeah, artsy, indie artsy movies. So.
I like it. Yeah, I mean that's where a lot of directors start off.
Yeah,
very artsy.
I'll have to show you the that YouTube summary of it just so you can get a feel for it.
I love that. I love the YouTube channels that, you know, like video essays of movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the one that I love is what is it called? Lessons from a Screenplay. Have you seen that one?
No, what is that?
It's a video essay channel, and it just talks about movies.
Oh, the channel. I thought that was the title of a movie. No. Yeah, I think I've heard of that channel. I don't know if I don't think I follow them, but yeah, I think.
And I mean, I started following it because I saw that they were. He did a video essay of The Dark Knight. I mean, that video essay has like millions of views, you know, because it's The Dark Knight. But
did he have any like points? I guess that most people don't pick up on, or.
Oh yeah, he pretty much talked about how Batman, the Joker, is such a good villain for the Batman. Like, it has to fit right, and also
the Joker really was the best villain in that series. I mean,
also how The Dark Knight is such a good movie because it's not the same trope of all the new movies, especially in Marvel movies, where the ending of the film, you know, is about like the world's gonna end. Because in The Dark Knight, that's not it. At the ending is like these two boats have bombs in them, and you know they're gonna explode and people are gonna die.
Right.
You know, and it's if they die, then the soul of Gotham, you know, dies with them in a sense because the Joker wins.
Right.
But the world is not gonna end and all that shit. It's all about the soul of Gotham. Like, who's gonna win the soul of Gotham? You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's kind of cool because when people saw the movie, they're like, oh fuck! It's like they're talking about like taking sides, but also it's not this fantastical thing of like, oh, the world's gonna go in.
Yeah, it's just one big bomb that's gonna
if you don't get there at the last
that's
second
very
to
cliche,
like stop it. Yeah, you know what I mean?
But even Joker's own line about like what does he say? Like, I'm just a dog chasing a car. Like, what would I do if I ever caught it? Like,
yeah. So he's still just playing that game. So if he
it's
wins,
all
he
just
wins.
a game to him. Yeah.
If he wins, it's good for him. But if he loses, he doesn't care either.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So that's why.
But even like his motive, like the thing that he wants, he doesn't even really care about. He's just literally that crazy that like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also. They talked about it too, that the good thing about that Joker is that they didn't explain why he was or how he came. Like even his what's it called, background or whatever.
What was the new Joker movie?
Yeah, no, the Dark Knight.
Okay.
You know, they talk. You know how he talked about his dad, like cutting his lip or something like that. And then another one was like, yeah, and, another one it was like his mom or something like that. I forgot what it was. So you don't know why he's lying or what the hell. But it's not. That doesn't matter. What matters is like what he's doing now in that moment. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it wasn't like a Joker origin story. Like, you know, you don't have to know that origin story for you to understand what he's doing now.
Right. The new Joker movie was the origin story, right?
Yeah.
But
I actually haven't seen all the way through yet.
Why not? What?
I know, it's crazy.
You love that shit?
It
was actually really good. It was a great movie.
I still haven't seen it all the way
How?
through.
How did you not see it?
I don't know.
You want to watch that tonight?
We can watch
or do
it
you want
tonight.
to watch Hitch?
Hitch or whatever. What's a they're both feel good movies.
I don't know if the new Joker movie is a good feel good movie. What's his name? De Niro dies at the end, right?
Yeah, I know that.
Did you see that part?
Yes,
you got to that part.
I seen that part.
That's most of the way through the movie, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I've seen parts of it, and then I saw that part. I know he gets shot in the face and stuff. Yeah, or whatever. So I know. Like,
spoiler alert.
Oh, sorry guys.
Sponsored by Walmart now.
Walmart?
I don't know. Just picking another company. Another company.
No. But
Yeah.
So video essays. I'm actually gonna start a video channel.
A
A YouTube channel.
A different one than you already have.
Yeah.
What's it gonna be?
I don't have a
I mean, you don't have your own, but you have for your video series for your.
Oh yeah, well, for my web series.
Right.
Mates and Butlers, people, go watch it.
On YouTube, damn it.
On YouTube, damn it. No, this YouTube channel.
Is that what's going on with that? Update on Maids and Butlers. Season 1 out now. Season 2 premiering.
No, season 1 is out now, but it's only up to episode 2.
Okay.
I was only able to do 2 episodes. It's because it's too much money and it's such a big cast,
series,
but
yeah.
Also the pandemic happened.
Right.
And a lot of
Wait,
the
don't you have a teaser for? Is it another episode or for season 2?
No.
Oh, what did I?
No, those were ads for episode 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, what happened is we were gonna shoot episode 3. I was starting to get stuff ready, and the pandemic hit.
Right. Damn.
And then so I didn't want to get anybody together, and then some of the actors that were here moved out, and I'm just like, it's okay, it's fine. But anyway, I want to do a YouTube channel, but
what's it gonna be?
It's gonna be skateboarding related.
Oh, okay.
I want to do I want to do a channel that I go out to skate parks and I pick a random person. Well, I get to know the skater, whatever the skater that is, and I'll ask him like, is it okay if I interview you? But I want to do it in a different way. I don't want to do it like this, of like sitting down interviewing somebody.
Okay.
We could do a part of that a little bit, but what I want to do is buy those lav mics.
Okay.
The ones you
Attached
put
to your
on
shirt, yeah.
Yeah, and I want to skate while we talk to each other.
Okay.
And I want to like ask him questions like, hey, what's your favorite trick? What's a trick you want to do? Like, oh, where'd you grow up? And just skate, but talk to each other.
Okay.
Like, because that's what I love about skateboarding. What I love about skateboarding is that everybody has this thing that they love to do, and when you all get together, like
you can learn everybody's story while doing
yeah,
the thing.
it's like it's the one thing that everybody likes, but you can get together and that's the one thing that everyone agrees on. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a very social like sport.
Okay.
Which I love, and then you get to know people. So that's the way I want to do it, and I want to have somebody. Hopefully, I can have somebody record us while we talk.
You gotta have somebody like also on a board filming, right?
Yeah.
Like,
so that's why I'm trying to figure out somebody that can skate a little bit too, so I can have that. So it's kind of cool because I want to ask like, what's your favorite trick? What's a trick you want to do? What's your favorite shoes? What's your favorite brand? Things like that. That skaters love to talk about because like that kind of stuff everybody wonders about. Especially, I mean, for me, I think, I mean, I'm not going to be interviewing like professional skateboarders. I mean, hopefully one day.
Yeah, one of these days,
But I think the everyday skater is just as much as interesting as a professional skateboarder because they're learning. They're like
everybody's got a story to tell.
Yeah, everybody got a story to tell, and they're learning.
We're here doing a podcast for 22 listeners as of
exactly, and that's what I want to call my
22
YouTube
people watched that.
I saw
one
that.
of the episodes I saw.
But I want to call it Everyday Skater, because I want to interview whoever is skateboarding. Because even if you're just starting out and all you can do is a kickflip, that I want to talk to that person because talking to that person, I can find out how much you're practicing, how much they love skateboarding, who got them into skateboarding, you know what I mean? What board they're riding. Right. It's so many questions that like skater to skater you just want to talk about.
Right.
And then if you talk about it while you're skateboarding, then it's just so much more fun. I don't know. That's
that sounds
the
great.
thing in my head.
Have you ridden lately or anything or
like scripts you mean?
No, have you ridden a skateboard?
Like I had a session like in 2 months. No, not really.
Oh, okay.
But I've skated here and there. But like have a good session, like a 3-4 hour session. It's been like 2 months.
Damn.
Yeah, sucks.
Okay.
But again, that's why I want to get out there and
Gotta
do my
get
thing,
back on
because
it,
then I can skate and also do something.
Yeah.
So.
It's a little hard to start off if you need another guy to film you, though, huh?
Yeah.
I guess
So
you could have a GoPro on your head or something and start there, but then you'd be out of the picture.
yeah, I kind of want
gotta set
somebody
that
to like
up.
record.
Yeah.
I might have one of my friends do it, and they don't have to be on a board really. I mean, they could just kind of go back and
Just
forth.
pan around while
Pan
you guys
around.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hit
yeah,
the bowl.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I think even that thing could be something like with you, but you talk to somebody that knows how to play guitar.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah.
What would you ask somebody that knows how to play guitar?
Well, I don't know. That concept doesn't really appeal to me so much of like, why do they play guitar? It'd be more about the guitar, I guess. Maybe I just ask them about their guitar,
there you go.
specifically like the physical guitar itself.
Because you watched YouTube channels that just talk about guitars too, right?
Yeah, I follow Trogley's guitar show on YouTube. If anyone's familiar, if anyone's listening to this, he goes in depth on specifically Gibson guitars mostly. But yeah, I think it'd be interesting to see like, oh, what year is this? You know, and that would broaden my knowledge about the guitars too, since
That's cool.
I mainly hyper focus on Gibson guitars and SGs in particular. Then you know, if I ask somebody else about their guitar, you know, they should know a little bit about it. They could teach me something in the process, and everybody would learn. So that'd probably be my most favored route to go with it, I guess.
Yeah, because most people, not most people, but like, if you know how to play guitar, then you know about guitars. And then maybe you have one or two, and then one is like your prized possession, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
I'm talking about very ignorant.
Yeah, there's some out of the people who know how to play guitar. There's some who care about the physical gear, and some who don't. Yeah, some people can just pick up anything and just play it, and other people like, you know,
they want the gear.
they're very technical with it, and
yeah. That's cool. See,
so,
something like that.
Yeah.
So I want to start up like this month, because I really want to like stay busy, because I've been working so much, and I hate just like working.
I know. I've gone through phases where it's just like nonstop grind work.
Yeah,
it's
just
like
work.
And that kind of kills you after a while. Like
yeah. I
want to
be
it for a good cause. It's not just for you for money, but like
I mean, I'm helping somebody out. I'm not just doing it because I'm like I want the money.
Right.
But it does kind of like
drain on you.
It does drain me, and I want to like be, you know, I want to create, you know. I want to be, you know, putting myself out there, you know.
Oh, I saw the time in the game. Minute and a half left on the game there.
Oh.
LA is up like 20 points or something.
What do we have? 56.
56.
2 more minutes and we'll be done.
Okay. Episode 3, baby.
In the books, not yet, but
who's
almost.
Still listening? Shout at home to yourself if you're still listening.
We have to do a Gmail.
A Gmail?
Yeah, we have to chasinrays@gmail.com.
Oh, there's no way. There's no way that's taken, right? That's got to be open for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on. All right. So send any fan mail to Chasinrays.
How do you spell that?
Oh no! How did you spell it? I think
I spelled it with Chasin with an N and a apostrophe. What's it called?
Can you put apostrophes in an email address?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
But I mean, Chasin.
All right, just you got to try them all until it works. If you get a rejection email saying sorry, this is not a valid email, send it again to a different email.
How would you spell it without the hyphen?
I think you just put Chasin, Chasin, Chasin,
and then
Rays, RAYS.
R-A-Y.
But you put Ray. I don't know why you put RAY.
Because it's a Rays, Chasin Rays.
Like a
ray.
A ray of sun. Yeah, but your name's not Ray, R-A-Y. It's
your name is not Chasin.
Yeah, but that's a ray is a different word. It's not your name, but Chasin is like my name in the verb form.
I don't mind. I mean, it's still Ray, so I don't mind. It's fine.
Yeah, but it's not like I have your name in my phone as Ray, R-A-Y.
Thank you. Some people
do.
Every time on the phone, I'm like, they ask me for my name, my first and last name. I'm like Ray, R-E-Y, and then they finish everything up, and they're like, okay, let me just repeat R-A-Y, no, R-E-Y.
Yeah.
Like, because it's in their brain, like,
right,
you know, Ray sounds like with an A.
Right.
So, but I mean, I don't mind. It's cool. Chasin Rays.
Yeah, you say that now until you pull out a gun on me and you're like, R-E-Y, motherfucker.
Motherfucker, it's R-E.
R-E. R-E-Y.
No, but if right now when we're done, I'm going to get a Gmail account, and it's going to be Chasin Rays at gmail.com.
Whatever you, because like on the first 2 episodes, you have it, you already spelled it out.
Yeah.
So you just got to go with that.
Yeah, I'll just keep it
Probably
that
no apostrophe, yeah. So just do no anybody listening, anybody at all, you have to email us now, whatever email you can find us at. And that's it.
Episode 4, it would be established. I'll make sure that I know which.
Yeah,
email
episode
it is.
4 starts with an actual intro, and then we got to immediately plug the correct formal finalized
Gmail
account. Why specifically Gmail? Are we sponsored by Google now?
Now we are.
Google, Walmart, Prime, Peacock,
Rug Doctor.
Rug Doctor. Oh, that was our first sponsor.
That was our first sponsor.
Wow,
today.
they're going fast tonight.
Man, we're making so not at all money today. Imagine.
Ooh.
I think that's it.
What happened to the game? The game just went to... Oh, they're calling all the fucking timeouts in the last minute of the game, right?
That's what they're doing. Okay, but it's been an hour. Sir.
Great.
3rd episode in the books.
In the books.
Wow.
Got any plugs?
Any plugs?
Oh, you already plugged...
watch out for my YouTube channel coming out soon.
Oh, you're plugging your skateboarding, which hasn't even taken off the ground yet.
It's going to be called Everyday Skater.
Is that hasn't been taken already?
I don't think so.
I hope not. In this case, I hope you have it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Look out for our Gmail. It's coming out shortly. It's not out yet, but try it already if you want.
We're gonna plug that in.
Nope. We don't have it yet. We can't plug it in if we don't have it. We'll officially announce it on the next episode. Maybe.
It's a hopeful plug.
A hopeful plug. I'll give you a hopeful plug.
Oh my god. I'm gonna do a shout out to my girlfriend. I love you.
Aw.
I know you're listening. I know you listen to all the way to the end because you love me.
That's really nice, Vicky. You're like a person that does that.
Yes. So yeah, and I know your family drives you crazy. So just take a deep breath.
So don't listen too loudly with your family nearby.
Yeah.
For them to hear this, huh, Ray?
Yeah, but you did that at the end. It's supposed to be at the beginning.
Babe, am I on speakerphone? No? Yeah? I'm in your ear? Okay, good. So anyway, your family, huh?
I need to make sure because, like, what if I, like, say something and they're like, what? Oops.
Yeah, do you know how to check blood? Come on. Don't you know how to check blood over here? Hey, I'm bleeding over here.
No, you know, it's funny because I don't do it. I always double check. Like, am I on speaker?
Yeah.
She doesn't.
Oh, really?
She doesn't.
She doesn't check if she's on speaker?
Yeah. Well,
what does that mean?
I'm the opposite. I'm always like, hey, you're on speaker. Like, if I'm in the car, I'll be like, babe, you're on speaker.
Oh, you'll tell her. You'll
I'll
tell
let her know.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Yeah.
She's been a couple times
because she'll talk some trash to behind other people's backs,
and she won't say that that we're
Vicky,
on speaker.
okay.
That's why I'm always like, babe, am I on speaker? Because I've been burned.
Well, you don't have to be a little bitch about it. Like, you can say, like, Vicky, you're on speaker.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, I say, babe, you're on speaker.
Oh, well, the way you just said it, you're like,
though.
Babe, you're on speaker. Like,
babe, you're on speaker.
Don't say anything. You're on speaker, okay? Look, I'm here.
Babe, I love you. I'm just playing.
Hey, I'm here with Chase.
I'm just playing, babe. We're just joking around. I'm going to get my ass kicked.
Babe, I'm on speaker. Babe.
The trials and tribulations of having a relationship. Little things that take you off, but you still love them.
To be on speaker?
To be on speaker.
There could be worse things than being on speaker.
That's what I'm saying. Like, everything else is perfect. It's just little small things that drive you insane, but you love it.
Put me on speaker.
You know what they say?
Put me on speaker one more goddamn time.
You know what they say that the top 5 things that couples fight about is washing dishes.
Oh, really?
One of the top 5 things.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like something simple, but like, you know,
it's constantly needing to be done.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd be surprised.
Mm.
Yeah. Put the dishes in the dishwasher. Or wash or scrub them or clean them before you put them in the dishwasher, right? I don't know.
Damn, being in a couple is gay.
What? No.
That sounds like it sucks. I don't want to be yelled at by my partner to be, do the dishes. Like, what are you mad about? We'll get around to them, you know? You do them, I do them. Who cares, you know?
Okay, you're saying that because you're a bachelor, man.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're saying.
I can only talk shit because I'm not on speaker, you know?
You're speaking out of naivete.
True, yeah. That's true. I've never lived with a partner to where I like had to do the dishes with them. Like, you know, I'd been over to somebody else's house and, you know, like, oh, I'll help you do the dishes, or we made dinner, or we got food or something. But like to like have to do the dishes, or we share the dishes, we share this sink, this kitchen, this sink. Yeah. Okay.
It's because
and it grinds on you. It's a daily grind.
It's a daily grind, and then you realize like, okay, the dishes have been there for 2 days, and this person has not done anything about it. Like,
right.
That would drive you insane. You know, you realize like,
yeah.
Oh, okay, so you can keep the dishes there in the sink for 3 days, and it's not gonna bother you. Okay, I see how you are. You know what I mean? It's kind of that kind of thing.
I mean, I did that to Garland the other day. Like, I left the dishes in the sink for 2 days. Like, I just didn't get around to it. Fuck it, you know?
Yeah. But the thing is like, when you live with somebody or you stay with them a lot, there's little things that like...
It all adds up.
It adds up. After a while, you're like, okay, I'm not going to wash them. You wash them.
Yeah.
Things like
your
that.
turn, honey.
Yeah.
I left them for you.
But I'm actually pretty good about cleaning. I'm not that...
I mean, well, we knocked it out today. I mean,
she might say no to this, but I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good about cleaning.
She better start her own podcast if she wants to talk about how bad Ray's is at cleaning, because this is boys talking right now.
And you know what, babe? I'll listen to that podcast.
Oh, wow.
All the way through.
A little pod for pod.
I'll take some breaks, but I'll listen to it all the way through.
Yeah, Vicky takes no breaks listening to our podcast. She listens straight through.
Yeah, she's better than me. Damn it.
And you take too many breaks.
Okay. I think we should.
Yeah, the Rams won, so this podcast is over. This is a Rams podcast. Oh, look at that. He's stretching. He's stretching for it. Click.
His knee hit before he reached over. So
if your knee hits, that's a down?
Boom.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Like, if your knee hits, that means you're down. So the ball was like halfway. That means he didn't reach it.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
All right, everybody.
Have a good night.
Ray, I'm looking forward to seeing this interspersed with video of our clean house now. I want to go see how it is.
Me too.
Let's go take a look. We got to put all the shit back now.
Oh, crap. What time is it?
It's like 8.
Oh.
Is it? Maybe?
No.
Yeah, it's like 8:30.
Okay. Oh, thankfully I don't have to be at work tomorrow till 9. So
that's not bad.
Alexa, turn off alarm, please.
5:30 a.m. alarm canceled.
Thank you.
There
Okay,
you go.
Alexa, set up a 7 a.m. alarm, please.
Alarm for what time?
7 a.m.
Alarm set for 7 a.m. tomorrow.
Thank you, Alexa.
There you go. She's so good at what she does.
I know, she's so good. That's my portal, and we are now sponsored by Facebook.
And Amazon.
And Amazon. Oh yeah, whatever.
We were already sponsored by Prime Video Service, but now we're sponsored by Amazon Alexa.
Yes, me and Alexa, we go. Oh, sorry, Alexa. Not to you, sorry. She listens to me.
She's listening.
She's listening.
Wow, step it up, Vicky, because Alexa really listens.
Oh, damn, you got burned, babe. Damn. So I'll be waking up at 7 tomorrow instead of 5:30.
That's nice.
That is nice.
Woo. But you're also working a 12-hour shift instead of a 7-hour shift, right?
7 hours, 8 hours, yeah. Fudge. Okay. All right. Good night, guys.
Good night.
If you didn't hear
Goodbye.
the beginning part, you're listening to Chasin Rays.
I think they heard that by now.
Well, they didn't hear it for the first 40 minutes.
Yeah, true.
So, yeah. Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.